Hello everyone, it's Sigga here and welcome to this month's Just Cards video hop. This time we're focusing on wedding and anniversary themes. I'm using Noir sparkle pens and roses from Roses and then Nuvo tonic drops, along with this gorgeous chipboard piece from Laserowe, and this paper is from Tonic Studios and it's absolutely stunning. It's got so much texture and these flowers and gorgeous embossing bits are absolutely stunning, and this paper is really delicate and very soft. So I wanted that to be the background for my card, so I'm just die cutting it using Simon Says stitched rectangle dies, and I'm using my ever so lovely purple tape to hold it all together. And then I just stick the die cut paper to the card base, and I used a MFT cardstock for the background, and I will have links to everything I used down below, so you can all find the actual names of everything I used. I just love how this looks, it's so pretty, and it's got a bit of a pearl kind of a look to it too, so it has a subtle shine to the whole background. Now I'm getting to the chipboard itself, and I'm just taking it out of the packaging, and just make sure that you do this ever so delicately and softly because this is very fragile. And then I just cut the second layer using my tonic scissors there. I wanted to add some color to the main image, but I didn't want to be too dark or starchy, or I didn't want embossing powders or anything like that. So I decided to use my Noir sparkle pens. And these are both from the Vintage Blue line. And the first pen I used is called Peony, and I really like this rich color, but it's not too empowering and has a lots of sparkle, which I absolutely adore. And it looks really nice on the laser cut chipboard. And then the green color is the Sage. And now everything is colored up, and I left the outline heart clean. So I'm using my Ranger Multimedia Matte to stick this all together. I'm just making sure that I have it as correctly positioned as possible, and then in order to make sure that it dries correctly and I don't mess it up, I'm just using a clear acrylic block to put some weight on it so that it sticks together. It only takes about 30 seconds or so and everything is ready. Now all I have to do now is stick the heart to the background. And as before, I'm using Ranger Multimedia Matte because it's really strong, adhesive, and it dries matte, so you won't see if it oozes a bit outside the frame itself. And I also have these fine tips from Durries to make sure that I don't get blobs of glue anywhere where I don't want it to be. Now I'm just figuring out where to put it. I'm putting this centered-ish a bit above the middle though. And now that it's all done, I am just gathering the flowers I plan on using. And these two are from Roses. And I'm adding Scor-Tape to each and every rose, and also Ranger Multimedia Matte. And this way I know that they will stay put. I'm just basically making sure that they will never fall off, because they're not being stuck to a flat surface, so I just want to make sure that things won't be falling apart when anyone receives the card. It's just a precaution on my half. It might not be necessary, but at least I'm sure that it won't fall off, or at least have a harder time falling off. Then I felt like I needed a bit more colour, so I used these rose buds that I got from Swedish House Craft and stuck them between, just to give it a bit more depth and yes, a bit more colour. Even though I wanted this to be very neutral and soft, I do like how these peachy kind of buds add to the whole texture and really the whole colourfulness that seems to be lacking a bit on the card. And I'm just using Ranger Multimedia Matte to stick these down, no Scor-Tape on those. And then I'm using my Tonic Nuvo drops. I'm just testing it out before I add it to the card, and I'm adding drops here and there just for some added texture. Not that this background needs any texture, but I just do love them, and I try to use them on every single creation just because I love them so much. And that really finishes up my card, and I have more still shots for you to have a closer look at. And don't forget to hop along on every single one of the card makers in this hop, and I'll see you next time. So thanks for watching. Bye.